Okay, this is 3-2, simplifying algebraic expressions. Let's look at the first expression. It's not an equation because there is no equal sign. That's what makes it an expression. So we have 7x plus 5 minus 3y plus 2x minus 1. The first thing I want to talk about is the constants. The constants are just the plain numbers. So our constants in this case is a 5 and a negative 1. Okay, there's no variable attached, so those are our two constants. Like terms means that we have the same variable to the same exponent. So our like terms would be, let's see, I have an x, I have a y, and I have an x. So my like terms are 7x and 2x. Negative 3y, this piece right here, that's nothing. It doesn't have a like term, it's just left over. So our constants would be 5 and negative 1, and our like terms are 7x and 2x. The reason that's important is because we're going to be simplifying them. So in example 1a, I have 14a minus 5a. Same variable, exponents are the same, that's 1. So I'm going to combine them, combine like terms. And how I do that is I keep the variable the same, a, and then I combine the coefficient parts. So what's 14 minus 5? That's 9. So 14a minus 5a is 9a. You can think of it if you replace a with something like an object. I could choose apples. If I have 14 apples and I subtract 5 apples, how many apples do I have left? I have 9 apples. So it's 9a. Here's b, 7y plus 8 minus 3y minus 1 plus y. Okay, first step is to identify like terms. So I have 7y, 3y, and y. I also have two numbers, and those would be the constants. So I'm going to rewrite it using the commutative property so that I have my like terms next to each other. 7y minus 3y plus y. Okay, those are these three parts right here that we talked about. Then my leftover constants plus 8 minus 1. Now I can combine my like terms easier. 7y minus 3y plus y. Well, 7, here's my constant, or here's my variable y. 7 minus 3 is 4. This is like a 1 right here. So 7 minus 3 is 4, plus 1 gives me 5. So I have 5y plus, and then 8 minus 1 is 7. So the answer to this one is 5y plus 7. Let's look at C. 5m minus 2m plus 8 minus 3m plus 6. I'm going to find my like terms. My like terms are 5m minus 2m minus 3m. This time I'm not going to rewrite it. Let's see if we can do it without rewriting, just to practice. 5 minus 2 gives me 3. 3 minus 3 is 0. So I'm left with 0. Here's that same variable, m. 5m minus 2m is 3m. Minus 3m is 0m. Plus, then my leftover constants, 8 plus 6 is 14. So the answer to C would be 0m plus 14. But 0m is nothing, so the answer is actually just 14. Here's example 2. 7a plus 4a plus 3b plus 5. Let's find our like terms. This time they're written next to each other, so that makes it easier. 3b and a constant. So the only like terms I have are the 7a and the 4a. So 7a plus 4a gives me 11a. And then I just rewrite the rest because there's nothing I can do. There's nothing I can combine. So I'm left with 11a plus 3b plus 5 as my answer. Here's B, 5p plus 7r minus 3r minus 2p. Okay, this one looks confusing. Let's see, we have a p and a p. We have an r and an r. This is another strategy you can use, underlining them in different ways. Let's rewrite this one. I have 5p minus 2r. See how I carry that subtraction sign over? Okay, it follows with it. Plus 7r and minus 3r. Oops, should be p, minus 2p. So 5p minus 2p, that's 3p, plus 7r minus 3r is 4r. So 3p plus 4r. 4m plus 9n minus 2, let's look for like terms. I have an m, I have an n, and I have a constant. There's actually nothing in common. There's nothing I can combine, so the answer is the same as the question. 4m plus 9n minus 2. Here's D, 3f minus 9g plus 15. 4f, g, and a constant. Okay, this one's the same thing. There's nothing in common, so my answer is the same as my question. It's your turn. On 3-2, on paper, please, on paper, do 6 through 12 evens. Then in the Google form, please answer 3 through 5. So you're doing 3 questions on the Google form, and then you're doing 4 more on the paper. So you're answering 7 questions total. But please, on paper, 6 to 12, and do that tomorrow, evens. And then the Google form, 3 through 5. Okay, awesome. I will see you tomorrow. Goodbye.